Hi everyone. My name is John Mwindi. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for just checking into this channel. It is it's around 7, just about to go home now. It was a great day. I feel so good right now. Everything is nice. I feel my energies are right. I'm so rested within, and my mind is very clear. I'm just so restful, and it's a nice day. So it has been a great day. We've done a lot. We've achieved a lot today, and looking at it, it's a life well spent. So it's a life well lived, consciously lived. So by that I mean every moment of the day every moment of the day I always like live in that true essence, that true foundation of who you are. So by that I mean you are active doing other things, but at the basis or on the basis of a true kind of restfulness within, and you have thoughts happening, you're interacting with people, but the deeper essence of who you are, it's always there. That inner spaciousness, it's kind of like emptiness, inner spaciousness, and it's a rested position. You're not like, you could be doing something that requires either follow-up or it's a sequence. You need to get in touch with people here and there. There are people you need to feedback from. There are people you're reaching out to for assistance. There are people you are working with on different issues. I work in the bank, so of course, so it's that inner restfulness. Doesn't mean that you're not doing all these things, but the basis of it is an inner deeper spaciousness in which everything is arising. So, and it's a very beautiful experience where it's kind of, when you connect to it, or when that consciously it happens, and it becomes like you are like in a meditative mode while still active. So you don't feel like that you're getting burnout. At times you just feel, okay, let me just go take a walk outside and just have some sunshine and some fresh air. But when you step out, it's like a different experience. You appreciate the skies, the moon, the trees, the breeze, and even just connecting deeply within, like on an ongoing basis, is so beautiful. It's so beautiful to experience life that way. So as opposed to the state of like you have so much tension. Yes, the job could be involving, you could be working within deadlines, but there's an inner spaciousness of restfulness within you, and that's your real nature. So you find, yes, the activities are happening, but you're so deeply rested within. Yeah, so that is so beautiful, and that is like, as you experience life from that perspective. And right now I'm heading home. Grace is sufficient for me to be here. The same case, every time, every moment, whatever you're experiencing, whatever is opening up to you into that, within that space, whatever is arising and whatever you're doing, you're fully involved and fully engaged, just knowing that grace is sufficient for you to be there doing that. And that is all that is happening, and that is all that is there for you to experience. But beyond the activity, then there's that restfulness within, that is like everything collapses or withers in it. and then you remain active, but the actions are happening, but the deeper essence of who you are, it's purely kind of free, but it's very, very beautiful. It's a very beautiful. Right now, when I'm going home, I get home, you're fully engaged with them, you're fully involved with your kids, you're fully engaged, in the sense that the grace is sufficient at every moment for whatever is arising to be fully experienced, and whatever is arising to fully express itself. And once that happens, because anything that comes and goes, but that in which it happens never comes and never goes, so it's always there. And when you get grounded in that, then it's a beautiful, it's like, yeah, it's the blissful moments always. Yeah. So when you start, at times it's a bit kind of confusing. You feel like there's a lot to is it the way you've been programmed to, you have to be thinking, you have to be doing things, you have to be this way, you have to be chasing. So at every moment it's like you're airborne, you never rested deep within. And when you try to practice, it might start like it's some time you're taking some meditation gaps in between, but it gets to a point where with time it becomes like it's your real nature, as in it's more of practice, and then somehow it becomes like more energy grows in it, and it's like now the foundation, it's the basis of your life. So, and when you realize, when you get there, then life becomes different. It's so beautiful every moment, like just stepping out and looking at the skies and seeing the stars, the moon, and some leaves blowing and swinging, wind blowing, and just it's so beautiful to experience life. When you're deeply rested within yourself, you can feel your energy within you. You're aligned. It's like there's a coherence of the mind is so rested, the heart is so rested, your energies, you can feel the flow of energy in and around you. And it's like, because it's like meditation continued always, but you're active doing things. So when the mind is quiet, when the body is quiet, the energies are kind of silent and still, then there's a blissful nature or restful nature that arises within you. And this is so beautiful. So as we log off for the day, it's always good. It's bliss continued. It's a life well spent. And I wish you would also, you can start practicing the conscious living. Can start like it's a meditation, trying to become the observer of your mind, because what you're trying to do first is to like detach yourself. Is it detach or become the observer of your thoughts? Memories. So you see memories arising, you see projections, mental projections happening, you see all these activities of the mind, but you realize there's that which is aware of all this, and that is like a deeper awareness and an inner spaciousness in which all these are experienced. Then when you start becoming like the observer of your mind, then you kind of like detaching your energies from the identification with the mental patterns. And when that happens, it's like there's some stillness. Yeah, you realize some stillness until you no longer now actually like energy now marinates in that spaciousness itself. So you become still in the mind, and you become restful, like in the state of no mind. And it gets to a point you can see thoughts coming and going, but you're not more like identified or attached to them. And then the same thing happens to the body. You realize that this is body, whether you're short or tall, you never feel like the awareness of who you truly are as tall or short. It's always complete deep within. So there's that essence within you that it's always complete, regardless of whether you're fat or big, or you're tall or you're short. You never feel like you're either the true awareness of who I am is fat, no, or the true awareness of who I am is slim, no. Whether the true awareness of who I am is short or tall is never something like that. So who you truly are is beyond the physical expression. And that's why I always give an example and say, whether you lose part of your body, you never feel like, oh, now I'm less deep within, no. So when you look at the true essence of who you are, who is beyond the body and that which is beyond the mind, and then your energies, when you get into that state of that inner spaciousness, inner stillness, inner restfulness, the essence or the fragrance that arises from that is like joy and peace and love. Whatever you're doing, whether you're active, doing carrying out some roles or working, there's an inner restfulness within. It's not something you can, like, you gain. It's a realization of a dimension within you that is superior to the body, mind, and these activities. And it's so true to you that it never changes. So that which never changes is what is real, but that which keeps on changing, the body keeps on changing. Yeah, you can say it's physically real, but the experience of life as that being, then you realize you're that complete, that rested, that beautiful soul within. Yeah. So when you start, but when you keep on practicing this, you'll realize that you are complete deep within. And you are, it's beautiful to experience life in this moment, in that dimension, and that's the beauty of life. So as we retire for the day, so I want to wish you a restful evening, a blissful evening, and just live life fully. Experience the true nature of who you are, and just enjoy life. So thank you guys. Just pulling off now, and see you in the next one. Good evening and good night, guys. See ya. Peace.